All right, what's up, guys? It's Andrew.
And Chris. You did it again. You let me say my name.
Yeah, I got the list.
I've been practicing. I went home and was like, and Chris. And Chris.
Now, do you look in the mirror when you do it?
And Chris. Yeah, I get my wife to watch. So she watched for the first one, and then she said, stop.
Yeah, so what we're actually going to talk about, I'll let Chris go over there because he wanted to pitch in and talk about some stuff.
Yeah, I just wanted to, we have to have some reason that we're doing these videos, and that's kind of important whenever you guys are shooting videos out there, is you got to have content. Have an idea of what you want to shoot, what you want to talk about, and I mean, it's kind of like every video that we shoot is kind of like its own little movie or its own little story. There's a start, there's a middle, and then there's a climax or there's an end. There has to be something like that, and that's just the reason they do things that way is because that's how things work.
Yeah, I mean, most of every video that we've ever done, no matter what it is, long term or short term, 100% has had every one of those because, I mean, if you're thinking about it, like the way we do our car skits, we either bring heat, and it makes people mad, or it's like, hey, I've had that happen to me once upon a time, and that's the context of it. And then, of course, we close with the end of doing the deal or not.
Yeah, there's an introduction where, what the problem or what we're going to talk about in that little video is, and then there's the middle part where it's like, dun, 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 and then the bum, bum, the hammer, whatever comes in at the end where there's the cut, the end. So, and we watch a lot of videos where you see people that don't necessarily think this out, and it's kind of like if you've ever said a sentence and finished that sentence and you started and then you didn't say the rest of it, and it was just like, wait, what? There's supposed to be more.
Correct.
And it's like the same thing. If the video just goes through and it's all, just think about it like, this is much more interesting to watch than this.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, especially people's like they can't, their attention span's like 3 seconds. Yeah. So if you're watching a video and it's just flatlined like that, I mean, most people aren't going to stay, and people's going to watch it for like 5 to 7 seconds, and then that's all you're going to get. You're not going to watch the whole.
And I mean, they tell you need to have a hook in there in the first little bit, but if it's just some cheap little effect or something where you just raise your voice or do your hand like this, that's not going to last long. It needs to be something that has a little bit of interest, and the thing that we found that we get the most interest on is stuff that's relatable.
Correct. That
people have been through before. They've been to a dealership, if we use that, something that has happened to them, so then they can relate to that. And you can kind of tell the difference from the comments of our videos. If we do one that's centered around a customer, then the customers will chime in. But if you do one that's kind of in the know for car guys, and we use, sometimes we might say, a little bit of our vocabulary is geared towards car guys, where it's like ACV, loan to value, those kind of things. We start throwing those out, and then the general public be like, I'm not really sure what they're saying, but all the car guys go, oh yeah, you can't do that.
Because, I mean, if you're doing a video, you got to think about it. There is way more consumers than there is workers. That is for sure. So, I mean, everybody's buying cars. Doesn't matter who you are. I mean, every person, every place is buying cars, and there's not a lot of like salespeople that's just, they know it.
But that's something where you might not, that's the other thing, that we found a niche, and you have to, if you try to talk to everybody, you're not going to talk to anybody.
Correct.
You find a niche of people that respond and that you know something about, and that people are interested in that, and then that will kind of set everything else up for you.
Yeah, most of the time we can actually use people's comments is what we end up doing, and like someone else's comments that they don't say, someone doesn't like something, and they're like, I had this happen to me, and it may not even be about our skit in general, but they're like, I've had this happen to me at a hot tub place or something like that. We're like, we'll do that skit. I mean, because it doesn't matter if it's a skit in general.
Exactly. The other thing is you have to kind of decide what kind of videos you want to do. Now, we kind of got started. It was easy. We did shorts. It's just little. It's like, how technically, Andrew, what is the time limit for it to be qualified as a short?
30 seconds to a minute. It's qualified for a short.
So 30 seconds to a minute, and we try to keep it not. What's the limit where we try not to go over?
Try not to go over a minute 30 seconds, so 90 seconds.
Yeah. Now, why is that?
Because it's too long usually. I mean, people only want to watch to, like I said, their attention span is probably 7 seconds. So as long as you keep their interest every 7 seconds, you can make a longer term video. But of course, getting paid wise,
Yeah.
had to be.
If you're monetized,
Yeah.
then we try to shoot, and you need to try to shoot a video that you can use that same video across all the platforms.
Yes.
Now, some platforms will take a longer video, whereas some won't.
Yeah, I mean-
so if you shoot a longer video, then that kicks you out of using it on all your platforms.
Correct. So if you're doing like YouTube will do a minute and 30 seconds easy. TikTok will do it. Most of everything will do a minute and 30 seconds, but Instagram will not go over the minute and 30 seconds. It'll do a minute and 30 seconds and that's it. So if you do like a minute and 45 seconds, Instagram won't use it. And that's where you don't, because it'll cut it off. So you want to stay in that short term because that's where everybody's attention is. I know for a fact everybody that's watching this has scrolled through like Reels, Shorts, I don't know, I think Reels is what Instagram's called as well. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're staying in that minute long process or 30 seconds like Facebook.
Yeah.
But if you're monetized to get paid, especially on TikTok, it has to be a minute long.
Yeah.
It
So
has to be.
You shoot the greatest 30-second videos ever. You put all those out there, and if you're doing it for fun, that's great. But if you're expecting to get paid, not going to happen.
Yeah, correct. But I mean, the thing is, though, as I like to say, because we've had some numerous of 30-second videos, 45-second videos blow up. Of course,
Yeah.
we didn't get paid off of it. But the thing is, though, is that also gains you followers. So if you want to get some hooks in there for like 20, 30-second videos, that's just quick hooks that people's going to like, that's going to blow up, that's going to gain you followers.
Yeah, because it all comes, the more followers you have, then you can put a video out. You can have the greatest video in the world. If you got 10 followers, those 10 followers might love it, think it's the best thing. Doesn't matter. If you have 10,000 followers and you put that video out, all of a sudden, whoa, that thing blows up, and then it means something.
Correct.
So you've got to build those followers.
Yeah.
Now, long-term videos. What qualifies something as a long-term or a long play video?
And that's why you're watching these videos right here, because we're trying to figure that out on the long-term videos. We've not really figured that out. I think it's like 8 to 10 minutes, so that's what we're trying to stay around. We haven't shot, we've been staying around that 8 to 10 minute, but we have not figured out anything on long-term. So that's what we're doing. This is like an experiment for us.
Yeah. So you guys, if you're seeing this, it will help us a tremendous amount if you just comment on this, so we know, that way we can kind of see where it's going. We can see who is seeing this. We can tell what is working on this video. So if you don't like this video, please comment. If you like this video, please comment. If you don't see this video, if you can comment too, that would be great.
Yeah, I don't think they can do that if they don't see the video.
Well, then we don't need y'all.
Thing is,
Thanks for nothing.
We may shoot this video like this right here, and then the next thing you know, we may be doing 10-minute skits. We might be doing something like that. Might be doing deals.
Yeah, I'm not going to be mad about a 10-minute skit, because I love skits. I miss my calling, so I guess maybe I could have made it on like Tuesday Night Live if that was a TV show. I don't think I'm ready for Saturday Night Live, but man, I could have made Tuesday Night Live.
They do it for an hour, so we can probably do it for, we can do it for 10 minutes. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
if anything, we got like the shaving cream and water balloons. I could just throw stuff at you.
That's true. Yeah.
We should try that. And
Nah.
just see, okay, this is what we're going to do. Everybody comment below. Say, would you rather watch us talk for 10 minutes or for me to throw things at Andrew for 10 minutes?
Okay, we're not doing that. We're not. It doesn't matter if y'all comment, because I promise you we're not.
Hatchet's not included. We got to be safe.
But that's what we're doing.
Softballs, maybe.
We're doing these videos for is just to see if it actually works, and it's kind of a guideline for us. We're going to do different ones in general.
Well, and also, I think we need to do this because we've kind of lucked into this and got a pretty good following.
Yeah.
And if we can do it, anybody can do it, because we know that one of us isn't that smart. So if we can figure out, he wasn't smart enough to point though, so I'll give him that. He might not be smart, but he's quick.
It took me a little minute to process what I did.
Because you know it's coming at some point. You're just like, I know he's going to say something mean. I know he's going to say something mean.
Ready.
But yeah, so we just want to kind of share our experience with this and what we've done, because if we can do this, and then you've talked to some pretty big people in this, and they've been willing to help you learn more about
100%.
this.
I mean, if y'all know who Russell Swift is, I mean, he absolutely helped me out. Great guy, by the way. I've talked to him numerous of times, and yeah, he's all around great guy, and he's helped me on my videos and mainly why I started shooting these videos. I mean, we watched his videos. We're like, well, we want to kind of do something but different.
Yeah.
We don't want to be the same because him and his brother of just shooting content just together. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it, especially if you're watching this video and it's about car stuff. But yeah, we done it a different way, but same as skits wise of what Diller is. He was more of a good guy. We use the bad guy scenarios, but I mean,
by we he means me.
he gets a lot of
Yeah, I was actually yesterday. I was just leaving the dealership. A guy on the road goes, "Hey, you do TikToks?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I've seen you." And then I was like, "Wait," and you didn't even throw anything.
I know. I mean, if anybody ever asks me, they're like, "Hey, do you do TikToks?" I'm like, "Do you like them or do you not like them?" Because I mean, if they're like, if you know what I mean, like I'm like, yeah, they probably hate us.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about basically it of what we're even going over on this video. So hopefully you got something out of these videos. Is it that time?
We're good.
Okay, we're good. Okay, but if you hopefully you got something out of these videos, like Chris said, comment on just to see if these videos are even any good whatsoever. If you like them, if you don't, then we'll change the style.
Yeah.
I mean, we're here for experiments, and we're wanting
Comment
people
both ways.
Yeah, we're wanting to.
If you're neutral, comment.
If we want to learn as a process. Learning as a process for everybody. I mean, it's something that we're learning on these long-term videos. We've already done the short, so guys, hit that follow and see where we go. See ya.
I was like, it froze.